winter solstice offers the opportunity to reflect on the season past and the season to come. The winter solstice marks the longest night of the year. It's a turning point, signifying the rebirth of the sun and the return of light. It is from darkness that inspiration, strength, and life eventually emerge. It is in this darkness that our inner light is lit. Let go of what is not needed anymore and celebrate the power of faith that your dreams and affirmations will come into manifestation. And on this day, make a conscious effort to increase the amount of light, positive thoughts, and love in and around you.
Happy winter solstice. So today is the winter solstice, and the winter solstice means sun stand still, because that basically means right around this time of year, we're seeing basically the same amount of sunshine for several days over a course of a few weeks. And what's wonderful about the winter solstice, it is the return of the sunshine. So even though this is the shortest day, the least amount of sunlight, I know that after today, each day there's going to be more and more sunshine.
We know the solstice is an astronomical event caused by Earth's tilt on its axes and its motion in orbit around the sun. So because the Earth doesn't orbit upright but is instead tilted by 23.5 degrees, the northern and southern hemisphere trade places in receiving the sun's light and warmth most directly. So it's the tilt of the Earth, not the distance from the sun, that causes winter and summer. So on the December solstice, the northern hemisphere is leaning most away from the sun for the year.
That means that the path of the sun is at its southernmost journey of the entire year. So this is my sunrise right now in early to mid-December. But in the summertime, my sunrise is actually coming up over those trees.
Today we're only going to see the sun for 9 hours, 14 minutes, and 45 seconds. Tomorrow, well, you get 3 more seconds of sunshine.
So on the winter solstice, I like to celebrate with my family. And a couple things that I've put for you in this kit: a letter to my future self. So this is a great opportunity for you to write about this past year. Think about how you want to change for next year and put that in an envelope. You can either send it back to Grow Green Morristown, you could drop it off at the winter market, or just keep it until next December. Another thing is we like to have our fire so we can burn pieces of paper that basically say things we want to let go of from this past year. And then the other thing is smudging. So we're going to do a little smudging of ourselves and also of our house to cleanse of this negative energy.
So at sunset tonight, there's something else exciting to celebrate. Jupiter and Saturn are the largest planets in our solar system, and tonight they're aligning to create the appearance of a massive double planet. The two giant planets will appear just 1/10 of a degree apart. That's about the thickness of a dime held at arm's length. This means that the two planets and their moons will be visible in the same field of view through binoculars or a small telescope. In fact, Saturn will appear as close to Jupiter as some of Jupiter's moons. So tonight, if you look toward the southwest horizon right after sunset, you'll see them. And this conjunction will appear to be the brightest star in the sky. And conjunctions of this magnitude have not been observed since 1623. And you have to go all the way back to 1226 to see these planets any closer. So sometimes this phenomenon is referred to as the Christmas star or the Star of Bethlehem, because it's said that this similar conjunction of Jupiter, Saturn, and Venus is what guided the 3 wise men.
So one of the things that's really nice to do at winter solstice is we're trying to rid ourselves of the darkness. So think of things that you want to let go of from 2020 that you don't want to return in 2021. Write them on a piece of paper, and then you can crumple it up, fold it up, whatever you want to do. My kids did it, right? And we're going to take these things and we're going to put them on the fire and carefully watch them burn, right? We don't want you in 2021. So we're going to say bye-bye. Bye-bye to those problems that we don't want to continue. So long.
So when you're smudging, you want to use a bowl to catch the ashes, but you'll start, and obviously this is for adults only. Okay, so we'll get it to the point that it starts to have a flame, and then you just want the smoke. So that's really all I want is the smoke.